I'm ready, yeah.
Oh, we're rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everybody. I'm on my little walk today. So I'm start. Steve, come round and show them the lovely view of stuff. I'm having a bit of fresh air. Watching the kids and everything.
It's the A57.
Yeah, 50, is it?
A57.
Got my babies with me, carrying my babies round. So I've walked about halfway round the circuit now. Can you stop?
Yes.
Have you not? I was just showing you now. I've had a little sleep. I've had my dinner. My dinner was really good. I had mushroom and pea risotto, which you really could have messed up, but it actually wasn't that half bad.
Tell us a little bit about your operation and how things are going with your wounds.
Only wounds. Well, there was a bit of concern last night because my boob, we might show you when we get back to the room, it's got a blister on it. The nurse was a bit concerned, so at 12 o'clock one of the A&E, the one doctor got called, gorgeous black woman. She was really tall and she was really heavily pregnant. Well, she was only 6 months, but she looked huge, very bubbly and telling me all about the kids and everything, which was really nice. I've still got 2 of the drains in, and one of them's been a bit problematic because that's leaking. I don't know if it needs to come out, but the doctor said this morning that it's got to come out on Sunday, not on. So
how are you feeling yourself?
I feel okay. I've been feeling a lot better. I've had my shower, I've had my sleep now, so I'm feeling. I mean, as I said earlier on, I had a rough night last night getting up and down to the toilet, which was really hard. And then you get back in bed, you know, and your pillows aren't right because you've dislodged them, you can't get settled, and your back starts aching, and then you have to ring them, and I feel really guilty for ringing them just to pop up repairs and, pull my sheet back on, because at that point, you know, when you're so tired and you get back in bed and you're getting up again just for another week, I just had no energy at all. I was, floppy, like a big baby. And just feeling guilty about all of that as well.
So when are you likely to be out then? The doctor said about getting out, about your recovery.
Well, I'm recovering well. The physios, I mean, they're not on, they said I've got to walk, which is what I'm doing now. Now Steve's going to be having a little walk, a little sit down. And what I'm going to do, I've got to wait for them. I've basically got to be able to do various tests. And one of them being walking upstairs. Look, one of them comes up the stairs, so I've got to do these milestones. And I can't do any over the weekend because they're not here. So I've got to walk as much as I can independently and maybe walk a little bit further on my own as well, so I get my confidence up that I can do it. Because it is a bit intimidating, you know. I do get a bit tired. I get a bit hot as well now. It's very warm in here. You know, a little walk back.
Yeah, come on, I've got to sort the chair out as well.
I've got to what?
I've got to sort the chair out, haven't I?
Sort the chair. Well, you put it in the corner there.
Yeah, I'll take it back. Same move.
What do you want to say?
What? Nothing. Come on, let's get going now.
Right. You want to keep me walking?
Yeah, just get up.
Watch me walk like an old lady.
Yeah. Well, hang on a second, let me just put the...
Start walking.
Yeah,
Walk off in the sunset.
Yeah.
I think we'll go this way actually. Oh, this is the award. This was NHS Staff Awards. Team R. Back home.
In your chalet.
When is you out doing that? Just a little stroll. Oh, hot moment. Oh. How do you just...
Right, oops, sorry. to get you that bell, won't I? The dingy bell.
Right, this is really, really good, and I was told Mr. Graham has really good outcome of these flaps. That's what it's called. Right? Here, there's little stretch marks on it. You see? I don't know if you can show you.
You see where it's from?
Where
From
it's
your stomach.
come from my stomach.
Yeah. Is that the drain there at the front? Is that there? That's a bit of fluff.
Bit of fluff.
Like a bit of plastic.
But there's been underneath here, there's a big blister.
Yeah. But it all heals up, doesn't it?
Yeah, everybody's really pleased with it. Yeah. It looks really scary. I mean, anybody who's looking at this now thinking, should I have that done? It's not painful. I can't say it's pain free. It's not pain free, but in comparison with the other.
It's a lot worse than it is, though.
Yeah, it looks a lot worse than it is. I'm on paracetamol.
I think when you see the photographs of the post-operative.
Yeah.
It looks, but when you see it when it's all healed up.
Yeah, maybe you could put one on as a comparison.
Yeah, at least enough.
Yeah, so people can see how it's going to look. So people, because it does look really scary. I can see myself, and I've not seen all of it.
But it's 10-hour operation as well, isn't it? That's the other thing about it. It's a massive piece of surgery that you've got to put up with. But it's the thing you've got to do. You want to get rid of it.
There was something that hadn't occurred to me as well, which people should know, and it's changed my perception of what I want now as well. Is that all that new tit is going to be numb forever because the nerve system isn't the same. There's going to be some what they call secondary feeling in about 2 years' time, and I think that's kind of like what my finger is when I cut the nerve in my finger. And basically, it's like you can feel it, but it's.
I think your brain makes up for the lack of sensation from the sensation it's receiving around it.
Yeah. But it's going to be that's going to be 2 years down the line before you start thinking that. So the whole of that area is necessarily going to be numb from underneath my arm.
Are you going to get like what people get when they have the limbs off? They have that false limb syndrome.
I don't know.
You're going to have false tit syndrome.
Well, I've got a false tit. I have got a false tit.
Well, it's not really false because it's yours, isn't it? It's just a bit of you stuck on from somewhere else. It's not false in that sense. It's not plastic.
But I was thinking...
Phantom limb. Yeah, not false limb.
I'm thinking, though, now whether I want a nipple on it now. I was going to intend to have it, look exactly like a breast, but it's not going to feel like a breast or behave like a breast. So, and one of the reasons I wanted to keep my nipple was its sensitivity and the enjoyment that situation gives me. But if I'm not getting that, there's no point. I mean, one, it's going to look erect all the time, so I'm either going to look turned on or cold all the time in my clothes, or both, And really, from the woman's point of view, having no nipple is more aesthetically pleasing in some clothes than others. And if I would need a nipple for anything, I can't imagine why. I can have a little false one.
I can.
Well, you've got the other one.
Yeah, but if it's false one, it might come off.
It will come off.
That's what I mean. I carried away. It might end up getting stuck on my forehead.
Well, you are.
I am a tithead.
You are a tithead anyway. We know. Everybody knows that. So that's something that's new in me thinking.
Okay.
Which has been interesting.
So what's the message to the people of the world via YouTube? Go out, get your breast felt. Check.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to check your breast once a week than it is to go through all of this. Yeah. And of course, the earlier you do it, and if there's any little thing, I think you should get it checked out because you just don't know at the end of the day.
Well, you get one of them.
Yeah.
So, choice is yours. One of them.
And this journey's
one of them and no nipple.
And this journey's not finished yet. No. I kind of ignorantly thought, that it was all finished with, that they cut the tit off, they bin that gets binned, it's all sin. But I've got to go back to the breast.
Like take the bag bit out of an apple.
Yeah, but they go and chop it up and sort it out, but it's not like that. And then I've got to go to clinic for this, and I'll have to go to clinic for the breast cancer clinic to talk about what the cancer was, and if there's any treatment after that. We don't know if there's going to be any more treatment yet.
We hope there isn't, but realistically there might be.
Yeah. But I wasn't really, that's something, you see, I was a bit naive about. I thought, well, it's been chopped off, it's been binned. Onwards and upwards.
Okay, say goodbye, Sheila.
Bye-bye. Feel your tit.
Wave, yeah, feel your tit. Feel the tit. Feel the right tit, and then feel the left tit.
Yeah.
And then feel both together.
Yeah.
And then weigh them.
Then weigh them.
Alright.